After a wedding, the first thing that we do is probably the most important thing we do, which is backing up your wedding photos. Now, we've gone through all the situations of where there could be a hole in a system, and we believe we have one of the best systems that any wedding photographer out there has to bring to you to make sure that we're protecting your photos. After your wedding, the first thing that we do, of course, is take all the cards from the camera and back them up onto the editing hard drive that they're going to be edited from later. Now, all we've done at this point is copied the digital files to a hard drive that they're going to be edited on. But we go a step further. Then we copy those files one more time onto a backup hard drive. That way, if at any time the main hard drive should die or go, we've also backed up your files onto a backup drive. That's what any photographer should do, but we felt that that's still not enough. One of the dangers with wedding photography is the cards that we shoot on are so expensive that most photographers don't invest enough money into having enough cards to do every wedding. Meaning they'll use their cards for a wedding, and then before the wedding that they have maybe next weekend, they delete those cards because they have to reuse them every weekend. Well, what would happen if while your photographer is editing, they realize that there was a card that they forgot to import, and there's 300-400 photos missing from the project? Then they realized that they have since deleted that card because they shot another wedding. At Fineline, we have invested a lot of money into a lot of cards. So we do something a little bit different. After we back up your photos twice, we take the actual cards from your wedding, seal them in envelopes, and file those away until all of your photos have been edited and burned to disk for you and loaded into your gallery. So if at any point while editing an editor realizes that a card wasn't imported, we don't have that danger of, oh no, we've deleted that card. We still have all your cards filed away, sealed in those envelopes, should that situation ever happen. Finally, when your photos are ready, you get a copy of your final photos, we keep a copy of all your final photos, and we put all the wedding photos into an online gallery, which is, essentially acts as a third backup of your final wedding photos. So we have all our bases covered, and we assure you that we have one of the better systems out there for wedding photography backing up of your files.